Hello, my lovely Riot Rebels. Just wanted to say before you watch the vid, thank you all if you've been liking and subscribing and watching all these videos. I really appreciate it. It's because of y'all that I'm having so much fun making some awesome content and just having a good time. Just wanted to quickly tell y'all if you want to catch these live, you can follow me on these websites and you can catch me live there. I don't really have a schedule yet, but if you turn on your notification bell, you'll probably catch most of my stream. But with that being said, hope you all enjoyed the vid, and I'll talk to y'all later. All right, what's good? Welcome back to another episode of Riot Reflections. As you can tell by the thumbnail and by the sad ass music in the background, um, in case you haven't already heard, PlayStation is not making any more discs for their games. On January 1st, 2028. Honestly, like this is fucking like this is batshit insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. This shit is batshit insane. Like like what many other people have said, I know that you know, physical media was slowly being phased out, but I didn't think like it would be like this, you know, I didn't know it'd be like this. But yeah man, all games for PlayStation after January 2028, all the games are gonna be digital. This is very this is very scary because like a lot of people don't really notice, like you don't really own the game when you buy it like digitally. You don't own it. You don't own the game at all. Um and I feel like the worst part is that they can pretty much rip the game from you or just straight up remove it from your device whenever they want. When you have the physical media, you're able to let's just say like you get your account banned, get your account banned, you know what I'm saying? You still have the disc, you put back in the disc.
NC Nano says. Cleared a giant bowl of saucy spaghetti.
Okay.
NC Nano says. Did a for life and vacuumed it clean.
Anyways, um, but yeah, if you get your account banned, you still have the ability to like just reinsert your disc or your cartridge. And you can still play it on another account. But if you bought it digitally, it's attached to your account. There is no.
NC Nano says. Anyway, hi, also Sony is taking mad cock.
It's more like they're giving everybody else their cock. They're more like they're fucking everybody else over. But yeah, you can't really do anything about that.
NC Nano says.
Yes,
Futa Sony.
yes. you you can't really do shit if it's attached to your account. If your account gets banned, all the games attached to your account that you bought digitally are gone. Or if somebody, compromised, if your account gets compromised, either because I don't know, someone hacked you, or because Sony's been hacked before, multiple times.
NC Nano says. That's retarded.
If Sony gets hacked, or if your account gets hacked and someone gets to control your account, you can kiss all your games goodbye. So there's also that. Or like what happened recently, where a bunch of people in the UK who purchased movies off the PlayStation Store, they kind of just got them taken away. They kind of just deleted it off their device, and they didn't give anybody any refunds. So basically, they stole your money. Basically, they robbed you and took your shit and didn't give you a refund for it. So that could very likely be the future. 2 years from now, where if a license expires or some shit happens between Sony and another company or whatever, they just remove your shit. That $80 game you paid for, that $100 game plus DLC you paid for, it's gone, and you can't do shit about it. No refund, no nothing. Like, this is just really fucking shitty. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like this is just really depressing. As I know, like, I know my mood seems off. It seems off, than usual. It's because, like pretty obvious. Gaming is something that I am very passionate about, obviously, because I stream games all the fucking time. But I'm very passionate about games. I'm extremely passionate about games. I love playing video games. I love, being competitive, even not in like, competitive as in like, going to tournaments and stuff. But I still like being competitive. I like going against people. I like whooping people's asses in games. I like it, and growing up with video games, physical media, it was definitely a very, it's definitely very. I definitely have a lot of very fond memories of looking back on it. Like my very first console. Well, technically it was a DS, but my very first like gaming console, like not handheld, like actual console, was a PS3. I played Little Big Planet. I played Sonic 06. I played Sonic Unleashed. Um, I played Sonic Transformed also on the PlayStation. No, I was a very I think before I was a Nintendo fan, I was a Sony fan. I was a huge Sony fan. Seeing this is like very heartbreaking. Even though I don't buy Sony products as much as I used to. The last thing I probably bought was like a PS Vita that I barely use, but I still have it. But it's just tragic seeing a gaming company that you grew up with, just do this shit. But yeah, as I was saying, I got a little bit derailed. But like, I'm very passionate about video games, and seeing like how things are going right now regarding the prices of games. Like the games right now, games are like fucking $80. Games right now are like fucking $80. That's like the new standard right now, $70, $80, and it's probably gonna keep going up. With GTA 6, it's gonna get worse. It's going to get way, way, way worse. You know, and now physical media basically what we're seeing is the cusp of physical media being gone. Because right after Sony does it, you already know Xbox is about to jump on the bandwagon. Nintendo, I'm not sure if they're gonna jump on the bandwagon, but Sony and Xbox, they're gonna jump on the bandwagon, or they're gonna be the first two to do it, and that's quickly gonna spread. Like, not only will you have to pay like a damn near arm and a leg for a video game, but now it's like it's like you don't even fucking own the game anymore. So now they could take away, you could pay $80, $90 for a video game, and then they can just take away your $80 or $90 whenever they feel like it. And especially, you know, it's sad that gaming is starting to become more of a luxury. Like, like literally, I remember back when I was like fucking like 5 years old or 6 years old, bro. Literally, like DS games were like $30, maybe like $40. Like gaming was something that everybody could just get into, bro. Like it wasn't anything complicated, it wasn't anything crazy. Yes, it costed a bit of money, but it wasn't nothing crazy usually. You know what I'm saying? Like yes, you'd have to save up your money, but it was nothing crazy for the most part. Now it's like to get into gaming, it's like you gotta put an arm and a leg, you gotta pay an arm and a leg just to get into it. Like PlayStation is like going on for like what, $700, $800? Xbox is like $800 now. Like at this rate, next gen is gonna be like $1,000, and I'm not buying. I'm not buying any console over like. Obviously, I think I should be paying. People should be paying for a console over $800. But if the next gen is over $1,000, like I'm gonna be very sad. Like I'm gonna be very, very sad. Because another thing is that gaming is something that's very popular with kids, but it's like now kids my age, not my age, but like that were my age when I first started getting into gaming, they can't play games anymore. They can't, their parents can't afford it, especially in this economy. All the little things I want to get like a little fucking, I don't know, get a little handheld or some shit. Or even like, you know, a console. They can't do that shit no more. Because the parents probably can't afford it. Like, oh man. I don't know, man. And it's really sucks also. It sucks also that people are defending this shit. Like there are, and of course, there's people on Twitter defending this shit. That shouldn't be surprised. There's people on Twitter defending this shit. They're saying like, "Oh, why should I care? Why should I care? I barely buy physical games anyways." And I swear to God, like Twitter really shows like the most like there's no way these people passed like high school. There's no way. Because with the way people fucking like critically think, with the way people critically think, like it makes me genuinely like curious if they have like over like a 2.0 GPA, let alone a 1.5 GPA. I don't even know. Their GPA is like has to be in the negatives. Because like, what do you mean? I only buy digital. So why should I fucking care? And I'm not demonizing anybody who buys digital. If you want to buy digital, I'm not demonizing you. Go buy digital if you want to buy digital. That's all you. My thing is this, right? If you want to buy fucking physical, right? The whole appeal over physical, again, like I said before, it's actually owning your shit. They can't just fucking, oh, well, you know, so and so company said that, you know, our license is expired, so we're just gonna rip it away from you. They can't do that. You have the disc. They can't just come to your house and take it.
Metalface X657 says, I haven't bought anything physical since Re 2 and 3 remake.
Yeah, and I'm saying that's fine. But just having everything digital is like is very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like again, not demonizing anybody who buys digital. That's perfectly fine. That's your choice. Like even me, I buy digital, right? I buy digital a lot only because my GameStop is like too fucking far. It's like 8 blocks away.
Metalface X657 says, and you do realize that they can take it away at any point.
Yeah, I literally mentioned that. Literally 2 or 3 days ago, they literally ripped everybody's movies from their fucking console. And didn't give them a refund. They didn't get a refund. They didn't get compensation. They didn't get nothing. So like having all your shit digital is like so fucking dangerous. Cause like literally at any moment, your account gets hacked, your account gets banned, you lose your account signed in or some shit. It's over.
Metalface X657 says, they definitely do need to give out refunds. That's highway robbery.
That's what I'm saying. This shit. That's what happened with that situation is a sneak peek of what's gonna happen after 2028. That's gonna be the norm. That's gonna be the norm. Where you're gonna have games that just get ripped from the fucking store, to get ripped from your fucking console, and you just can't do shit about it. By the way, again, just gonna reiterate, games are $80 right now. Games are $80 to $90. So you pay $80 on a game, you're gonna lose $80, and that's assuming you only get one game. So imagine you have a whole library of like $80 to $90 games, and your account gets fucking banned, or your account gets hacked, and you can't get it back. You're cooked. That's like probably over like $500 that you just lost, and you have to re-download all of it, buy it, repurchase all of it again. Another perspective I want to put for everybody is this also, which I think was pretty interesting. Video games are art. Video games are considered art. It's artistic expression. Now imagine you make an art piece, right? Imagine you take years. Imagine you take years to fucking make a masterpiece, right? And then one day your masterpiece just disappears. And it's lost media. So anybody who played it or anybody who had it is just gone. That's basically what's gonna happen. Games are not just something that people just, shit out like fucking, like whatever. People put their time and energy into these and money into these games. Right? They put time and money into these games. Now, how is it fair that people put time and money into these games, and then now all of a sudden, nobody can access the game anymore? It's lost media. That's like so, it's disrespectful to the people who actually put time and money and fucking like their heart, sweat, and tears into some of these games. And you already know what I'm about to say now. I'm gonna say a word, right? I'm gonna say the fancy little word. You already know what I'm gonna say. This is all happening because of the big scary word. Get ready. Capitalism. This is all happening because of capitalism. Again, don't mean to be the guy who just fucking you know, has capitalism derangement syndrome. But it's true. This is happening because of capitalism. This is why having a society that has incentive, that has a profit incentive, make the most amount of money to extract the most amount of money possible from people. This is why it's bad. They're doing this because they want to control everything. They want like what everybody's saying, or what everybody's saying right now. You will own nothing. You will own nothing, and you will be happy. They don't want you to own anything. They do not want you to own a singular thing. They want you to rent everything, to subscribe to everything. That's what they want. This is why there's been so much shit pushed with subscriptions. This is why they're talking about cloud gaming or having to rent a console. They want you to not own anything. Because if you actually own the shit that you buy, if you actually buy a copy of Metal Gear Solid and you give it to your friend, let's say you played the whole game and you beat it, and you give it to your friend to try it out, that's a customer loss. You handing your game that you bought and you share it with your other friend, that's a customer loss. Same thing for Netflix. Back then, like literally a few years ago, you were able to share your Netflix account. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had a Netflix account, you had a friend, if you had a homie that you wanted to share your Netflix account with because they wanted to see something, you share with them. Now you can't do that no more. Because sharing your account with somebody else, that's customer loss. They want you to only have the option of downloading shit off of their store. Because if you download it off of their store digitally, you can't share it. You can't resell it. If I don't know, if 4Life has a copy of a game that I want, and obviously he has it digitally, he can't share it to me. The only option I have, and I can't go on eBay. I can't go on eBay and look for a cheap copy. I can't go on Amazon. I can't go to Target. The only choice you have is either to buy from the store or you can kick rocks. This is all happening because of greed. This is all fucking greed. And this is why I say it every fucking stream. I say it every fucking stream. I fucking hate capitalism so fucking much. Because this is exactly why. It makes things so much fucking worse and it just inconveniences everybody. Because everybody's too focused on just trying to fucking squeeze. They're trying to squeeze every last fucking penny from everybody. And I'm so sick and tired of it. I am so sick and tired of it. It's so fucking frustrating. And now one of my favorite hobbies, something that I literally stream every fucking day. Now this shit's happening. I don't know, man. Like this is it's like every day, it's like capitalism finds a way to just make your life slightly worse. Things are already shitty, and like I know for a lot of people, gaming is like their one escape from like having like a shitty ass day. Like everybody works a hard ass job. You work fucking 8 hours a day. You get home. It was a quack. But everybody like you get home from a hard day of work, and you just want to get on the game. You know what I'm saying? That's like your few hours. You know, maybe for 2 or 3 hours. It's your escape from just like escape from the world, escape from your job. You just want to just chill and just turn your brain off and just play video games. You can't. It's slowly phasing that shit out. It's like it comes for everything, man. It comes for everything, and it just makes everything shitty. So I don't know. I don't know what is gonna happen. I don't know what we're gonna do about this shit. I hope Sony reverses this shit. I doubt it. Anarchy, which flavor? Um, I mean, I guess I don't necessarily have a flavor. It's not that I'm pro anarchy. I'm just anti-capitalist. I just fucking hate capitalism. But this shit is just awful, man. The only thing I can say is this: um, PlayStation is gonna deal with a lot of piracy. They're gonna deal with a lot of piracy. There's gonna be a piracy overload when 2028 hits. Which flavor? Is there flavors of anti-capitalism? I don't know. But Sony's gonna deal with a lot of piracy. When 2028 comes, there's gonna be a lot of fucking piracy. I don't know if y'all know about. Obviously y'all have to know about Gabe Newell. One of his famous like interviews or whatever is when he talks about piracy, and he talks about how to stop piracy. Right. One thing he said about how to stop piracy is literally by just having a better service. That's the one solution. Having a better service. If your service is impeccable, why would I go through why would I go through piracy? Sony's gonna have an issue on their hands, and I don't know if they know. If I don't know if they know that the Pandora's box that they just opened. There's gonna be a rampant amount of piracy of PlayStation games.
Metalface X657 says, Lord Gaben.
They say you have like corporatism and other third positionist economic models between social and capitalism. There are also there's different flavors of socialism too. So there's that. I don't. I'm not like again like I'm not sure exactly what flavor. All I know is that I hate capitalism. I don't like it. I'm more open-minded towards socialism, maybe even communism, but I just don't like capitalism. I fucking hate it. I have a seething hatred for fucking capitalism. I fucking hate it. Like there's no words that I can put into words that can describe to you how much I fucking hate capitalism. Like the only comparison I can make that could display how much I hate capitalism is like I hate capitalism as much as Doctor Doom hates Reed Richards. That's like the most accurate depiction of how much I hate capitalism. I fucking hate it. But yeah, um, that's what Gabe Newell said about piracy. Sony's gonna have a fucking piracy issue, and I'm telling you, these companies, and I know Xbox is gonna follow suit. These companies that are doing this shit, they're gonna unleash Pandora's box, and it's something that they cannot control. As much as they want to think that they can control it, they can put fucking what's it called? Um, I forgot what it's called. But whatever like program or software they put on the game to make it so they can't pirate it, people are gonna break it. People are gonna break it, and they're still gonna pirate the fucking game. They really don't know what the fuck they're doing because no one is gonna buy a game that they can't fucking own. I mean, the NPCs will obviously. What to use capitalism? I don't understand that question. What to use capitalism? I just don't believe that we should have a society based on or like that incentivizes extracting the most money out of its consumers, or like society that should be driven off a profit incentive. But yeah, these companies don't. There's gonna be a piracy issue, and honestly, they deserve it. Honestly, pirate all your fucking games. I don't care at this point. Pirate all your fucking games. These companies are gonna turn me into fucking Monkey D. Luffy. Can you say capitalism? I would say capitalism is where the it's what is it? I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember the definition. Isn't it where I'm pretty sure it's where the owners control the means of production. I think I personally think that the people should be able to control it because we're the ones that create we're the ones that produce the fruits of our labor, so we should be able to dictate it. I think the people should be the ones to control it. But yeah. At this point, I would recommend getting a PC. Don't buy PlayStation. Don't buy Xbox either, because you already know Xbox is gonna follow this shit. I would recommend get a PC. Because the one thing good about PC is that PCs are able to even though all of it is still digital, there's ways that you can like still get the games and have it so that way you can own the fucking game. Like, especially when you pirate games off a PC, usually it comes with the launcher to launch the game and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can still own the fucking game even with a PC. With consoles, it's a lot fucking harder. A lot fucking harder. So I don't know, man. I would just recommend boycott buying digital games. Buy physical media instead. GameFly exists. I'm gonna do a shout out to GameFly. GameFly fucking exists. You know what I'm saying? If you really are that like, like, if you're like me, obviously, because obviously I might consider getting a GameFly account. The reason why I haven't got one yet.
Metalface X657
to do that.
says. But the
Obviously,
question
no.
is, are people willing to do that?
Obviously no. Obviously no, because people are too fucking stupid. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Every day I wake up, and I'm just realizing more and more every day why people are called Goyim. I'm really starting to notice why. And every day it becomes more and more clear to me why they called us Goyim. This is exactly why. People are too fucking stupid and don't have any ounce of critical fucking thinking. Is it radical capitalism is actually going against? It's actually against IP. What are you talking about? What? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But no, people are obviously not willing to do that because people are too stupid. They don't critically think. They go, oh, but I want my digital game so I don't have to put it in the damn console. So I'm gonna buy the digital game anyway. That's what they're gonna do. Intellectual property patent laws. You're saying radical capitalism is against intellectual property? Pro piracy? Well, yeah. Now everything illegal is immoral. So I would say in this instance, I really don't care. I don't care if it's against intellectual property. I don't care. If you're not gonna make your shit accessible to everybody, then I don't care about your fucking rules. Your rules have to make sense. Your laws and rules have to make sense. If your laws and rules don't make sense, I don't give a fuck about your laws and rules. That's like me saying you're not allowed to call me names, but then I call you a bunch of fucking names, and then after you call me a name, I ban you. Like, what the fuck? What type of stupid ass rule is that? Like, no, fuck your rules. If you want me to follow your fucking rules, make them reasonable rules. Simple. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, people aren't willing to do that. All I'm gonna say is that, like I said, shout out to GameFly. If you really don't, if you really, yeah, you're hopping in the heart of capitalism. Yeah. Yep, it is. But like I said, GameFly is obviously available. You know what I'm saying? If you really are, if you're a fan of console, I mean, I don't use console as much, but like, if you're a fan of console and like you really, if you only get digital games because of, um, obviously because of like, I don't know, convenience, I recommend using GameFly. Literally, they'll just, I think what it's like $20 a month. I think it's like $20 a month. Literally, they just send you the fucking game. Especially if you don't know if you're gonna like the game. They literally just send you the game. You'll see if you like it. If you don't like it, you just send it back and get another one. Or you could buy the game for like discounted price. And no, I'm not sponsored by GameFly. I'm just pointing it out because they're actually goated. But yeah, I recommend that. Even if if you just buy digital because of convenience, I'd recommend doing that. That way, at least you have physical media. That way you actually own the games that you fucking want, or like the games that you love. You actually own it. Um, Obviously in my scenario, I don't really use console. I mostly use my PC. But I don't know. I might use GameFly a little bit for certain Switch games that I want to try. But yeah. But with that being said, again, this is a very sad day for gamers. Very depressing fucking day. It honestly ruined my fucking mood. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very fucking depressing. Um, if there's any updates on this shit, obviously I'll make another video talking about it. But what's the news? Sony is I think after January 2028, or the start of January 2028, Sony or PlayStation will no longer be making physical media. All their games across the board will all be digital. And also the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita stores are also closing down. And then for Xbox, uh, not really, because Xbox is gonna do the same thing. So it's more like a lose for everybody. Everybody's fucking losing. Because right after Sony does it, Xbox is gonna do the same thing. That's how these companies work. Once one company does some bullshit, all the other companies are gonna start doing the same bullshit. So it's a win for Xbox for now. But then right after Sony does it, Xbox is probably gonna do it. PC users stay away. Yeah, it's more like a win for PC. Or I don't know. I wouldn't even call it a win for PC. I'd more call it like not losing for PC. PC not losing. Because we don't really get anything from that. It's mostly everybody gets hurt across the board. But yeah, I guess it's a win, kinda, because pirating on PC is kind of easy. But yeah, like I said, I'll make an update video if Sony changes their decision, or I don't know if some other crazy ass shit pops off or some shit. I don't know, man. This is just really fucking depressing. Ruin my fucking mood. Obviously, like I said, I'm not buying another PlayStation thing at all, ever again. It sucks. I was a very big PlayStation fan, but not anymore. Not anymore. But with that being said, hope y'all. Well, I don't know if y'all enjoyed the video, but hopefully you found this informative. You can leave whatever you think, your ideas or whatever, your feelings in the comments. Just don't be a fucking dumbass, please. And hopefully I'll have better news next time. Anyways, goodbye. Hello, my lovely Riot Rebels. Just before you go, I would just like to say thank you for stopping by and watching the stream. Or if you're watching a video, thank you for reaching the end and watching the video. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a like on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to leave a follow. And if you're watching on Odyssey, you can leave a follow there too. If you would like to support me and help me out, you become a Stack member. If you do become a member on Stacked, you'll be able to get stream perks as well as perks in the cord. Or if you want, you could donate to the Cash App, which you could donate however much you want. If you want my links, if you're watching on Twitch specifically, you can do !smart links, and you'll get access to all my social media and pretty much everything. If you're watching on YouTube, if you look in the description, there should be a link that will give you all my other links and all social media and such. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. You guys are awesome, and you make streaming for me fun. So I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Remember, skunk women on top, skunk women supremacists, tomboy skunk girls are the best, and I will see y'all in the next one.